Hello everyone, welcome to the Repels family and thank you so much for being here. My name is Benedicta and in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the #1 secret that made me, my kids, all have very long hair. And I think it's long time overdue that I share with you all. Let's get started. It all started several years ago, to be precise, about 11 years ago, when I was pregnant with my first child. I went to church and in church I saw this beautiful little girl, and I think she would have been around 5 or 6 years old in church with her parents. She was so beautiful, but the #1 thing that drew my attention to her was her very long hair. At that time, I think her hair was relaxed. I'm not quite sure. It might have been blown out or perhaps even straightened. But her hair was very long and so beautiful. I couldn't stop admiring her that my husband took notice of me and asked me to focus. At that time, on our way home, I just kept telling myself, oh my goodness, I want my child to be like her. I want my child to have long hair like herself. Fast forward, she was born and she came with a head full of hair. She had a really long hair right out of the womb. And I thought it was a really good indication that God answers prayers. And it wasn't just about her coming with lots of hair. I also learned about how to manage her hair, how to take care of it, how to groom it, to preserve the length that we were getting. But it took me really long to manage it. Her hair was thick, it was long, it was dense. So most often it took me like 2 days to work on her hair because just detangling her hair took me several hours. And then I just split her wash days into 2, a day for detangling and the next day for washing and deep conditioning as well as styling it, because I did not want to burn out handling her hair. So aside asking God to do all these things for you, my question is, when He does it for you, what are you going to do with it? I think it's best that we get equipped with skills and techniques to maintain the hair that is growing out of our hair. So if your hair is growing and you do not take really good care of it to maintain the length that you have and also add on to it, is going to break off. You are not going to see any tremendous change in the length and health of your hair. It is then helpful to equip yourself with skills and techniques that will enable you to do that, and it should range from shampooing techniques, the types of shampoos to use, moisturizing shampoos and clarifying shampoos, when best it will be to use these shampoos, and the types of treatments that you should give your hair. For us, we try as much as possible to have a good protein and moisture balance, and it is really essential for every natural to have a really good protein moisture balance to prevent breakage. So we try as much as possible to have moisturizing deep conditioning routines as well as protein deep conditioning routines. The third thing skill that you would have to develop is how you style your hair. For us, we try as much as possible to do a lot of protective styling, because through that we maintain our length, especially for kids, because you know how kids love to play. So if you leave their hair out every time, they are going to run their fingers through it, rub it on the carpet, on the floor, and you are going to see a lot of breakage with their hair. So when it comes to protective styling, you can have twists, you can have braids, you can have African threading. It's really good to have these kinds of protective stylings. And if you are good with cornrows, with flat twist, you can do all these styles, as it will help protect your hair. We do not like to run our fingers through our hair every time. We just leave it on for at least 2 weeks, and then I wash their hair and style it. In between these times, I do well to moisturize their hair and pay attention to how their roots are looking like, if if there's a need to wash it before my expected time frame, I try as much as possible to wash their hair. So on the top of all these, it is important to also check the ends of your hair and also have a regular trimming routine, which will take off the split ends, the knotted ends, and also give your hair the needed boost to grow very, very, very long. Thank you so much for watching. I have shared my #1 secret over here on this platform, and I hope that it's going to help someone on here. And aside praying, also equip yourself with the skills and the techniques that is much needed to grow healthy long hair. Thanks a lot for watching. Please do well to subscribe, share with your friends and family, and see you in the next one. Bye!